want to show you that Madonna is actually a siren. Well, what is a siren? We'll see in a minute. And she's a siren who's allowing Satan to use her to drag all kinds of people to hell, men and women. Let's watch this. Madonna has admitted, I'm a tormented person. I have a lot of demons inside of me. My pain is as big as my joy.
If I could melt your heart.
Madonna told Rolling Stone magazine about her company's Siren film. She said, you know what a siren is, don't you? A woman who draws men to their death. Sirens were said to be nymphs who seduced sailors on passing ships through their singing and led them to destruction. According to gods and mortals in classical mythology, the sirens were said to sing prophecies relating to the kingdom of Hades or hell. Madonna has admitted practicing her share of sirendom. Madonna uses her videos as a weapon to desensitize and demoralize her millions of fans into accepting the destructive practices of sexual immorality as normative. God's Word warns us in a different way. It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the teaching is light, to keep you from the evil woman, from the smooth tongue of an adulteress. Do not desire her beauty in your heart. Do not let her catch you with her eyelids. An adulteress hunts for the precious life. Can a man take fire into his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Whoever touches her will not go unpunished. The one who commits adultery with a woman is lacking sense. He who would destroy himself does it. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths. For many are the victims she has cast down, and numerous are her slain. Her house is a way to hell, descending to the chambers of death. Madonna, through her elaborate infomercials promoting sexual immorality, has helped to plunge untold millions into sexually transmitted diseases, destruction, death, and ultimately damnation in hell. God's Word warns us, flee sexual immorality. The sexually immoral person sins against his own body. Sadly, recent research studies have shown that the percentage of 15-year-olds who have had sex has skyrocketed from 10% during the 60s sexual revolution to over 50% today. By the age of 19, 75% of our youth will have lost their virginity, and over 1 million young ladies will get pregnant before they finish high school. Over 100,000 of them will kill their children every year. God's Word warns, let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled, for fornicators and adulterers God will judge. Nearly 40% of sexually active young people will contract one or more sexually transmitted diseases, including the deadly AIDS virus. Madonna told Spin Magazine, crucifixes are sexy because there's a naked man on them. Madonna also blasphemed Christ by saying, I think they probably got it on, Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Madonna also practices her sirendom on women. Madonna uses her videos as a weapon to desensitize and demoralize her millions of fans to accepting the destructive practice of homosexuality as normative as well. She's admitted to a pro-homosexual magazine of this use of this technique as a means to deceive the masses. She said they digest it on a lot of different levels. Some people will see it and be disgusted by it, but maybe they'll be unconsciously aroused by it. If people keep seeing it and seeing it and seeing it, eventually it's not going to be such a strange thing. God's Word says, therefore God gave them over in the lust of their hearts to impurity, so that their bodies would be dishonored among them, for they exchanged the truth of God for a lie. Goes on to say, for this reason God gave them over to degrading passions, for their women exchanged the natural function for that which is unnatural. And in the same way also the men abandoned the natural function of the women and burned in their desire toward one another, men with men, committing indecent acts and receiving in their own persons the due penalty of their perversion. Those who practice such things are worthy of death. Madonna also promotes sadomasochism, another satanic practice.
I'm breaking all the rules I did. I said something true. Oops, I didn't know I could talk about sex. I must have been
If Madonna admits to promoting homosexuality by showing herself with other women, what is she suggesting here with this dog in leathers?
Express yourself, don't repress yourself. Express yourself, don't repress yourself.
God's word warns, nor shall any woman stand before an animal to have sexual relations with it. It is a perversion. The pentagram within a circle is one of the most common symbols used in Satanism today. Madonna is listed as a role model in the first church of Satan.
Alright, you guys gotta repeat after me, alright? You ready?
Madonna also uses repetition and peer pressure to persuade and influence her audiences.
I don't care. I said I don't care.
And just what is Madonna teaching her massive fan base? What is she teaching possibly your children or you? Madonna brings her siren to a culmination by leading her fan base into a chant of going to hell.
Gonna beat my drum. Gonna ring my bell. And I don't give a damn if I go to hell. 'Cause I'm in the land that they call down under. Ain't nobody gonna steal my thunder. I'm in the land where they say good day. Ain't nobody gonna stand in my way. I'm gonna beat my drum. I'm gonna ring my bell. And I don't give a damn if I go to hell. I'm gonna beat my drum. I'm gonna ring my bell. And I don't give a if I go to hell.
Is it smart to allow this admitted siren to lead you by the nose into the eternal fires of hell? Madonna knows what God's word says about the future of the wicked, and even quotes from the book of Revelation.
But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the polluted, as for the murderers, fornicators, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars, their lot shall be in the lake that burns with fire and brimstone. What are you gonna do?